And we didn't have enough time to actually reviewing the beer, right?
Yeah, I get cut off. So now I do this. So I'm recording, and then I take this whole recording, and I post it on YouTube. So people at YouTube can, if they want to see the whole review, they can. And if they don't, no big deal. So you guys have been just peeking in on our conversation. I got Juan Carlos from Juan vs. Tacos in my kitchen. Come on over, Juan vs. Tacos. So you may notice him. He was drinking tequila in Clearwater, and I was drinking beer. And I said, my new friend, I was doing that for the video. Juan Carlos, how many years do you think we know each other?
Probably 15, 17 years.
Yeah, 50, just under 20 years for sure. We've been friends. And Juan Carlos, I've got so much respect for this guy. Like, it's not for me to tell his story, but if there are business owners out there, I bet you 99% of business owners out there would love to pull in the results this guy does on a monthly basis because of hard work, great quality, easy atmosphere for the restaurants they've created here in Metro Detroit. The taco stand, right? The taqueria.
Taco stand, taqueria.
And you started, the first one was where?
Allen Park, 5 years ago.
Allen Park 5 years ago. And now how many different restaurants do you guys have?
We have 4 restaurants now.
So 4 total?
Yes.
Fantastic. And I obviously, if it wasn't working, you don't take 1 restaurant to 4 restaurants in 5 years. Like, that's, we don't need to get into the rest of the details, but this guy, we had him and his awesome wife, Monica, over today, along with his brother-in-law, Juan Cantu, and his wife, Lisa, and we watched the Michigan State Spartans, as predicted, defeat I can't say their name. It's that team from Ann Arbor. And I don't want to insult U of Loser because I always call them U of Loser. Like, I just can't say the other way. It's just U of Loser. But I won't say that in the video today. But we had fun cheering the game one way or another, right?
It's a great game.
Great game. Spartans giving up 2 turnovers early on, spotting the other team 10 points. It did not look good, but they did not give up. Mel Tucker's got them in a relentless mindset right to the end, 37-34 final score. My voice is hoarse from just jamming, but guys, today on TikTok, we're going to review this. This is Tout Le Monde, which is from Unibroue up in Montreal, Canada. This is, get this, the Megadeth. Yes, Megadeth, the rock band Megadeth. Look at that scary cover. A 4.5% session ale. Very, very cool. The whole point of the Megadeth beer tonight is the fact I'm doing a countdown to Halloween, as you guys know. And I have to find scary beers. So this is what we, as kids, we called it Devil's Night. Now they call it Angel's Night, but it's the night before Halloween. So there's just 2 beers to review. So I saved some of the best for last. A Tout Le Monde. This means set me free. That's the literal translation. Kind of a funny story because Dave Mustaine from Megadeth and the head brewmaster at Unibroue became friends. And the head brewmaster being a fan of Megadeth and Dave Mustaine being a fan of beer, they said, hey, we're going to create a unique beer specifically for Dave Mustaine. I think his name is Jerry Viets at Unibroue, but they brewed this Belgian-style session ale. 4.5% ABV, alcohol by volume, right? And as you notice, I did what's called the Mosier pour. The Mosier pour is when you pour your beer straight to the bottom of the glass. And people who don't know about pouring beer, they'll say, oh, that's the wrong way to do it. Like, that's the dumb way. Like, look at all of the foam. But the whole point of the pour is to release the carbonation from the beer. So when you drink the beer, you don't get all bloaty and all gassy, and then you're not full because you drank so many beers and all that carbonation is now stuck in your gut. So at any rate, this being a, I call it a session ale. I think it's pronounced saison ale. It means it's a highly carbonated pale ale. It tends to be fruity and spicy, but we'll do the full review here after we get done pouring and letting this all settle down. So what I do, Juan Carlos, I kind of give all this background. This is what gets published on YouTube. And then I'll cut right into the mikevsbeer beer review in the middle of this, and then I'll cut everything off and post that on TikTok. And I always put this note, hey, if you want to see the whole review, go to YouTube, and they get more details because I can't say all that in 60 seconds, right? So, but man, what a game. I cannot tell you guys how much grief was being thrown my way, how much shade was being thrown my way prior to the game, during the game, when the other team had a lead. Everyone's, oh, now who's talking? Now who's talking? And it's just, okay, let's just see how long. The game does last 4 quarters. It's not over in the first quarter. It's not over in the second quarter. Four quarters. And at the end of 4 quarters, you figure out who won the game, which happened to be my undefeated Spartans. I'm so very excited to this pinnacle that they are at right now, and they're not taking their foot off the gas. It's just awesome stuff. So I'm going to jump into this. So Juan Carlos, question for you. When I do my beer reviews, which ones are more enjoyable? When I just take a couple of swigs or when I just pound the whole thing? Because I can do either, and I get mixed reviews from my fans on what's better. But what do you find more entertaining one way or another?
I think when you chug the beer, people like that. But then again, you know, sometimes people do like hearing the review of the actual beer.
Right.
I personally like when you chug the beer.
Okay, Juan Carlos likes when I chug the beer. And as a friend, I have to abide by my friend's request here. This is what a Spartan would do anyways after a big victory like this. I've had a collection of beers today already. We've been drinking Negra Modelos all afternoon long. I mean, I've been drinking Negra Modelos. Juan Carlos, just like the beer review in Clearwater Beach, like we vacation together. That's how good of friends we are. He drinks tequila. So that's what he was having all day, but I've been having my Negra Modelos. Now I'm switching over. A Tout Le Monde, Set Me Free. It's been out for 5 years. This is beer number 2 of 5, or 4 of 5 on my Halloween countdown. So we're going to get into it here real quick. So it's mikevsbeer, home of your 60-second uncut beer review, guys. Go green, MSU Spartans winning 37-34 against their arch rival for the in-state classic. I'm celebrating with this. This is a Tout Le Monde, which means set me free. This is my 4th installment of my Halloween countdown. Tomorrow will be the last installment. But this is the Megadeth brew from Unibroue up in Montreal, Canada. 4.5% ABV. It is a Saison ale, which means highly carbonated, usually fruity and spicy. As we say, cheers, salute, Prrrrrrost, and go green! Wow, what a totally different flavor. The fruity, it's light, spice, nice malty backbone, high carbonation, not that bad because I did the Moser pour, got rid of it, but it's super creamy. Like fruit overtones of like peach, maybe some cherry in there, orange for sure. This is a good beer. This was a nice mix-up, and you know, as scary as that cover is for my Halloween countdown, it's not so scary to drink unless you have like 11 or 12 of them, of course, on any given night. But again, I'm thrilled that you guys are all on board. I'm thrilled to say, go green! Another fine victory for MSU.